Failure is an option here if things are not failing. You are not innovating enough. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly thinks about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. Great companies built on a great products. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you are constantly think about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I do think there is a lot of potential if you have a compelling product, and people are willing to pay a premium for that. The path of the CEO's office should not be thought the CFO's office, and it should not be thought the marketing department. It needs to be thought engineering and design. I don't spend my time pontificating about concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. If you're co-founder or CEO, you have to do all kinds of tasks you might not want to do if you don't do your chores. The companies won't succeed, not task is too menial. Really pay attention to negative feedback and solicit it, particular from friends. Hardly anyone does that, and it's incredibly helpful. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to the basket. Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100 hour weeks every week. This improves the odds of success. If something have to be designed and invented, and you have to figure out how to ensure that the value of the thing you create is greater than the cost of the inputs, then that is probably my core skill. Optimism, pessimism, fuck that, we going to make it happen. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier and pretty much anything else.